All right, guys, welcome back. We've got the Tigers of the Red Sox here in 1908. Tigers are kind of struggling 12-13. They have won 2 in a row, so it was worse news. Red Sox at 15-12 down in 4th place now. They were leading for a little bit. Of course, the season's still young, but we are going quickly up to the 30-game mark. Pretty soon this season's not going to be as young as you think. Sam Crawford leads this off for Detroit. His roll is a 13 for a 40, changed to a 36. That'll be a ball. Up against Cy Morgan. Morgan 4-2, his record, 3.14 ERA. There's a 62 for a 12. Ground ball to Unglaub. First baseman goes to the bag. There's one away. Here's Marty McIntyre. Marty rolls a 35 for a 9. That's a single, but the little C gets him, and he gets caught trying to steal second. 2 away. Here now is Claude Rossman. Claude rolls a 23 for a 32. Fly ball right field. Gessler has that for the out. And we go to the bottom of the first, and who is it but Doc Gessler leading this off, hitting 361, up against Ed Killian. Killian 0-3 this season, 1.84 ERA. He's had some bad luck. 236 is the batted against average. Gessler's first roll is a 26 for a 13, and that's a strikeout, 1 away. Here's Bob Unglaub. He rolls a 62 for a 12. There is a little E-roll. It's a 31 outside the range, so it's a ground ball over to the first baseman. Rossman goes to the bag himself, 2 away. Amby McConnell. He rolls a 62 for a 12. Another little E-roll ensues, and it's a 56. And so it's another one hit straight over to Rossman, who goes to the bag himself. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Germany Schaefer up there for the Tigers. Schaefer rolls a 12 for a 24. There is a little E-roll. This time it's a 45, so it's a ground ball over to the shortstop. Heine Wagner throws to first. There's one away. Ty Cobb comes up now. Cobb hitting 274 is getting a little bit better, but he rolls a 34 for a 44. It's a fly ball to center field. Sullivan has that. There's 2 away. Here now is Bill Coughlin hitting 292. Rolls a 13 for a 22, changed to a 16. That'll be another fly ball to center field. Sullivan has that for the out. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Heine Wagner leads us off, hitting 282. And he rolls a 52 for a 27. It's a ground ball to the left side. Coughlin has that and throws to first for the out, 1 away. Harry Lord it is now. Lord rolls a 15 for an 11. That'll be a single, and he will steal second base. So Harry Lord is the first hit for the Red Sox. He finds himself perched in scoring position with Denny Sullivan coming up. Sullivan looking to add to his RBI total, and his roll is an 11 for a 0, and the second roll is a 25 for a 2, a big triple to deep center field. That one gets past Crawford, and Killian has given up a run already. Bottom of the second inning, it's 1-0 Boston. Here now is Lou Krieger. So 1-0 the score. Krieger rolls another 11 for a 7, and that will score the runner from third. It's a 2-0 lead, and if you're wondering if I should have had the infield in, it doesn't matter. That's a base hit no matter what you do. Here's Gabby Kravitz. You could have the outfield in, it would still be a base hit. Kravitz rolls a 66 for a 0. His next roll is a 62 for a 2, and there's another triple off of Killian, and he's really struggling. 3-0 now, Red Sox with the lead, and here comes Cy Morgan. Morgan hitting 111, and the bunt is on. We'll have the infield come in because he has to bunt here, and he rolls a 36 for a 33. That's a foul strike. Okay, good. That wasn't as bad as it could be. Next rolls a 25 for a 23, and that's going to be a pop-up. The catcher, Schmidt, grabs that, and he will tag the runner, Krieger or Kravitz, whichever one it was. It was Kravitz coming down the line for the double play. We go to the top of the third. 3-0 now, Red Sox with the lead, and here is Red Downs for the Tigers. So it's a 3-0 game. Downs rolls a 45 for a 14 and will take first base on a walk, and that brings up Boss Schmidt. Schmidt, I guess we'll have him bunt with a 3-run deficit. Rolls a 35 for a 9. It's a ground bunt, over to the left side. Lord has it and throws over to Amby McConnell covering at the bag. There's one away, and here's Ed Killian, the pitcher, hitting a woeful 077. He rolls a 56 for a 34. There is that little E-roll. It's a 26. It's out of the range. It's a pop-up to the left side, and it will be McConnell who has that for the out. 2 away, and that will bring up Sam Crawford. Crawford rolls a 25 for a 7. There's a single to right field scoring the runner. It's a 3-1 lead, and the Tigers starting to come back here. Maddie McIntyre now, and Morgan didn't have that lead for long. 3-1 the score, and the rules of 44 for a 7. That's a single to right center field, but the runner is going to be thrown out at third. It's a good throw by Sullivan over to the third baseman, Lord, who puts the tag down in time, and that is the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the third inning. 3-1 now, Red Sox with the lead. Here's Doc Gessler again, struck out last time up. Rolls a 51 for an A. There's a single to left center field, and that'll bring up Bob Unglaub. Hit number 5 for the Red Sox. Here is Unglaub hitting 306. We're not bunting with him. He rolls a 42 for a 9. That's a ground ball to the left side. It will be Coughlin who handles that, throws to first. Gessler moves up, and there's 2 chances to score him. Amby McConnell, so that was as good as a bunt. McConnell rolls a 23 for a 32. It's a fly ball to right field. Cobb has that for the out, 2 away. And here now, Heine Wagner with 12 RBIs already. Just a hair under 300, rolls a 16 for a 26. That hair is going to get a little longer. It's a ground ball over to down, 2 throws to first. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 3-1 Red Sox still, and here's Claude Rossman. Rossman rolls a 62 for a 12. There's a little E-roll, and it's a 24, just missing the range. It's a ground ball to the first baseman Unglaub, who goes to the bag himself, 1 away. Germany Schaefer now rolls a 34 for a 44. Fly ball center field. Sullivan has that for the out, and there's 2 away. Here now is Ty Cobb. Cobb rolls a 54 for a 45. There's a little E-roll. It's a 31 outside the range, and that'll be a fly ball to right field. Gessler has that for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, still 3-1 Tigers. I'm sorry, 3-1 Red Sox. My apologies. And here comes Harry Lord. He rolls a 21 for a 30. Fly ball to left field. McIntyre has that 1 away. Denny Sullivan comes up now, and his roll is a 65 for a 35. It's a foul out to the left side, and it will be the third baseman, Coughlin, who has that for the out. And there are 2 men away, 2 men out. And here's Lou Krieger. He rolls a 56 for a 34. Pop up over again to the left side. It will be Schaefer who grabs that for the out. We go to the top of the 5th inning, and Bill Coughlin will lead this off for Detroit. Coughlin rolls a 51 for a 9. That's a base hit, but he's caught trying to steal, and that's another man that Downs has, Krieger has thrown out. 1 away, and here is Red Downs, the hitter. Rolls a 45 for a 14, and that'll be a walk by Morgan. Walk number 18 he's given up this season. That brings up Bosch Schmidt, runner on at first base. 1 out, top of the 5th. Rolls a 63 for a 31, fly ball center field, and Sullivan has that for the out. I guess we could have had Downs running, and that's not what I wanted to do. He doesn't have any 11s, so I normally wouldn't have done that, so I won't worry too much about the hit and run. 2 away, and here's Ed Killian, the pitcher. He rolls a 33 for an 8, and that's a ground ball to the left side. Lord has that on to first for the out, and we will go just like that to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Gavy Kravitz to leave this off for the Red Sox. 3-1, the lead. Gavy rolls a 54 for a 45, fly ball right field. Cobb is there for the out, 1 away. Here is Cy Morgan now, 0 for 1 today. He rolls a 53 for a 21, changed to 16. It's a fly ball to center field. Crawford has it, 2 gone. Here's Gessler. He rolls a 12 for a 24. It's a ground ball to the shortstop Schaefer, who throws to first. And we go to the top of the 6th inning. Sam Crawford will lead this off. And Sam rolls a 63 for a 31. Fly ball center field. Sullivan's there for the out, 1 away. Maddie McIntyre rolls a 16 for a 28. It's a ground ball over to Heine Wagner, who throws to first. 2 gone. Here's Claude Rossman. He rolls a 64 for a 13 and will strike out. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, kind of moving quickly now. Those shadows are moving over the playing field. That's what's happening. Here's Bob Unglaub. Rolls a 66 for a 0, and Bob's second roll is a 45 for a 6. There is a chance for a home run, but the roll's a 23 out of the range. That'll be a double for Unglaub, and that brings up Amby McConnell with a runner in scoring position. Still 3-1 is the lead. McConnell's 0 for 2 today. And he rolls a 61 for a 42 and is hit by a pitch. First one that's gotten away from Ed Killian. He hasn't even walked anyone here. That'll bring up Heine Wagner, runners on at first and second, nobody out, bottom of the 6th. Wagner rolls a 54 for a 45. There is a little E-roll. It's a 24, just missing the range. It's a fly ball over to right field. Cobb has that for the out. There's 1 away. Here now is Harry Lord. Runners still on first and second. We'll have Lord, I think, swing away is the best thing to do. And he rolls again a 54 for a 45. It's a little E-roll once again. And it's a 31, so it's outside the range. Another fly ball over to Cobb. Nobody moves anywhere. 2 gone. Here's Denny Sullivan. And Sullivan rolls a 26 for a 27. That's a ground ball over to the third baseman, Coughlin, who flips over to Downs, covering at second for the force out. And just like that, we go to the top of the seventh inning. Here is Germany Schaefer. So the Red Sox unable to capitalize on that opportunity. And Schaefer for the Tigers rolls a 23 for a 32 and hits a fly ball over to Gessler and right for the first out. Ty Cobb comes up now, and he rolls a 32 for a 26 as a ground ball to second base, and McConnell has that and throws to first. There are 2 men out. Here now is Bill Coughlin. Bill rolls a 52 for a 27. It's a ground ball to the left side. Lord has that and throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Lou Krieger leads this off for the Red Sox. Krieger rolls a 23 for a 30, fly ball to the left field, and McIntyre has that for the out, 1 away. Gavy Kravitz next up. And Gavy rolls a 32 for a 26 ground ball to the second baseman Downs, who throws to first, and there's 2 away. Here comes Cy Morgan. Morgan, of course, 0 for 8. And he rolls a 31 for a 13 and strikes out, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Red Downs leading this off for the Tigers. A close game. Tigers still with a chance to get back into this. And Downs rolls a 53 for an 18. It's changed, however, to a 22, so it's a ground ball over to the first baseman. Unglau flips over to Cy Morgan, covering the bag for the out. There's 1 out, and here's Bosch Schmidt, who rolls a 52 for a 27. Ground ball left side. Lord has that on to first, 2 away. Ed Killian now, and he rolls a 66 for a 0. First hit the Tigers have had in a while. Second roll will be a 64 for a 6, and that'll be a double for Killian, and that'll bring up Sam Crawford. So a little bit of power there, and I tell you, the Tigers might get back into this. Crawford rolls a 25 for a 7. That's going to be a single to right field, scoring the runner. And just like that, it's a 3-2 ball game. That'll bring up Matty McIntyre. 3-2 the score. Tigers trying to make something happen. McIntyre today is 2 for 3, having a good game. Rolls a 23 for a 32. It's a fly ball to center field. Sullivan has that for the out. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. So Doc Gessler comes up here to lead this off for the Boston Red Sox. Gessler rolls a 21 for a 32. Fly ball to right field, and it's that man Cobb again. 1 away. Bob Unglaub next rolls a 44 for a 7. That's a single to right. You got to start wondering about Ed Killian. So McConnell comes up. He's 0 for 2 today, but has that 303 average. Unglaub, not a particularly fast man, does not have an 11. We will stay away from the hit and run. So we'll swing away normally with McConnell. No bunt, no tricks, nothing. And he rolls a 62 for a 12, and that's the problem. It's a ground ball to Schaefer, flips over to Downs for 1 and on to first for the double play. And we go to the top of the 9th inning. Tigers are looking to get this one back. It will be Rossman, Schaefer, and then Cobb. So looking to get somebody on base and hoping for Cobb to hit a long one. Claude Rossman rolls a 62 for a 12. That die sort of danced around a little bit before it was done. You can feel the tension. It's a ground ball over to Unglaub, who goes to the bag himself at first for the out, 1 away. Germany Schaefer now rolls a 46 for a 27. Ground ball left side, and Lord has that on to first, 2 away. And here is Cobb, the last chance. And he rolls a 34 for a 44. That's a fly ball center field. Sullivan has that for the out, and there you go. So much for that. The Tigers put up a valiant fight, but it's not enough. They lose another one. Red Sox go to 16-12 and are still trying to backdoor their way into first place. We have a lot more to play, though, of course, and we'll see what happens as the days and the weeks and the months roll along. Final score here, Red Sox 3, Tigers 2. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.